Yo, yo, yo. It's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. It's going down in H time. Outside with it once again. Getting a little bit of exercise. Wanted to come stream with y'all right quick. Might come back later on. We'll see. Probably leave this one right here up just in case I don't do nothing else today. We'll pull up on my pops in a minute, see what he on. Y'all turn this up though. Get active, get live. Kind of rainy today, off and on. I think it's supposed to rain again tonight around 7 o'clock. I'm gonna shoot this, then I'm gonna go pull up on my pops. Also, I was trying to stay active, keep the blood flowing. We had a lot go on within this week, man. This last 2 weeks been crazy. Really, this whole year been crazy, bro. This whole year been crazy. This whole year been crazy, man. But we rocking. Y'all turn it up and hit that like button. Y'all know the routine. We not tripping on donations, but we need that participation. Just turn it up and hit the like. It's free to support that. Uh, Trust me, nobody can see but you. So, you know, it don't matter. People don't gotta see you supporting. You can support in private. I have no way of knowing who hit the like button. I just ask for that support with that to, keep it keep it turned up. Keep it in motion, man. It is free. It costs nothing. You the only person that's gonna see it. It's not gonna register to me. Only you know and God gonna know that you support it. But let's turn it up and get active, man. Uh Shout out to Heartbreak Kid. Heartbreak Kid said Drake's not FBA. He's a certified tether. Shout out to Heartbreak Kid. Hey, them type of comments are the definition what Drake just said recently. If you didn't know, let me play that real quick. We're gonna get into that. Gonna get into a little bit of this Akon and then a little bit of this Lil Meech. That video was nasty. That video was nasty, Lil Meech. I gotta keep it 1,000 with you. That is not how you handle them type of situations, bro. Under no circumstances. You volunteered detrimental information, bro, that they didn't even ask. That they was not even, they was done. They was done with y'all. I've been in that position right there, bro, 50 to 100 times in my life, bro. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000 with y'all. I'm not finna show my car right now, but if y'all seen my car before, it's on my Instagram. My car's on my Instagram. I'm in a city in the South. I'm in Houston. That car back in the day, not anymore, but back in the day, even before I had the paint and rims on it at that time, that car is a magnet for police. Old school car, Chevy, rims on it. They looking like you're doing something illegal. So appreciate that donation, Heartbreak Kid. We'll break that down in a second. Let me get this audio together for y'all real quick of what Drake said. I dropped a video on it late last night, about 12 something. I dropped that video. So that's going to be my video for the day if I don't make another one. Let me see. It's out though. Let me say thank y'all to all the supporters as well before we play this. I don't ever want y'all to think that the support and the views, the likes, the comments, keep them going. I know I don't respond to them all. I don't got time to respond to them all. But if you ever hit the like button, you've ever watched the video, you've ever told somebody else to watch me, you subscribe, I most definitely appreciate all that support, man. I appreciate all that support. But this is what Drake said last night. Talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world. Mark my words. Oh shit! I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America. No disrespect to our country, but nobody can out rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire. Talk about my love for London. Why the fuck you lying? So I don't know I just saw this conversation that I guess kicked this off the other day for the first time with Skepta and these other guys. Now, bro, I don't know their music. I don't know their talent level, but the argument makes entirely no sense, bro. Let's keep it a band. It doesn't make any sense. Everybody can give an opinion on everything, y'all. Did y'all hear what he said right there? Could y'all hear it? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Could y'all hear it? So my thing is this. Let's break that down first and foremost. They can rap. They're better lyricists. That's what he said. He didn't just say that they were better rappers. He said they're more lyrical, that they have better lyrics than us. The thing is, what rapper, because you can't, when you have conversations, bro, you can't gaslight conversations and then want them to be facts. What rappers are you comparing them to, bro? Because with this rap stuff, we've been rapping for decades, my nigga. Decades on wax, on beats, in music. But rapping, we go back to as far as on video and camera, we go back to the 40s. We go back to the 40s, bro. We been rapping. We got rap groups that's old, bro, like that were rapping before it was called rap. See, rap got here as a day in time. They started calling it like rap, like that's your rap, spit your rap, like you're rapping. James Brown was talking about rapping in music, bro. James Brown. This rap thing is not something that just fell out of the sky. It's something that we developed over time. Comes from our roots and core in this country. So you got to tell us, like, what do you mean by this? Because y'all don't even have the history of this. We learned this from outside, from the grassroots, from the pavement, from the core, from the soul, from the spirit. Y'all learned this from watching the originators do it. Y'all learned how to rap from the guys that, came with this first. And I'll be real with you, bro. Y'all can have y'all opinions, and every rapper, I don't care where you rap, you got to feel like you that guy. You got to put on. You got to pop it. So I'm not more so knocking a rapper for saying, hey, nigga, I rap better than all them. But, bro, this is not even indigenous to your country. Y'all country don't even respect this like that. Just keeping it 1,000. And I want this to be clear, too. Fam. Certain London rappers, they got the right beat. I can get past the accent. I can. For a little bit. Not all day, though. But I can get past the accent a little bit. Certain London rappers. I used to mess with SAS, Dipset. When SAS was Dipset, I used to rock with them. Shout out to them guys over there in London. They was doing their thing. SAS in London. I rock with y'all. Central C got some cool little bars. No doubt about it. Central C got some cool little bars. Like, I didn't heard him. He didn't spit. I done heard Central C spit. But let's be clear, bro. We can't listen to y'all all day in London. We can't. We just can't. Like, we're not going to be able to, Americans, the majority of Americans, I'm not going to speak for everybody. Majority of Americans can't ride around in a car or work out to London rappers for a whole week. They can't do it. You're not going to be able to understand the language as well. They got different accents, and you can't, like, you don't hear that accent every day, so you're going to be like, hey, bro, I can't really rock with this. The thing is, we have accents here as well, and we got even regional accents, city accents. To be honest with you, in America, we have neighborhood accents in certain cities. Like, niggas from a certain neighborhood might, in the same city, might sound different than a nigga in another city, than another city. I mean, another neighborhood in the city. Just saying, like, it's like certain parts of Houston, they might have a different accent than the guys in this other part of Houston. It just be like that, or the next city over. A lot of people don't know Houston and Dallas, we are 3.5 hours apart, and we have different accents. It's American, but it's still a little bit of a different accent. Philly and New York, they like an hour and some change away from each other. Philly and New York accent is night and day. Same thing with Baltimore, night and day. So we have an American accent though, but it be different throughout the regions. I say all that to say this. Y'all in London, y'all can put up with our accent. Y'all actually love our accent. Y'all actually love how we sound and talk. Y'all actually love this. It is what it is. This is because we are the originators of this. So y'all couldn't, to like this, you had to like our accent. Y'all can never tell us y'all don't like our accent because y'all got this whole gang from us. So you can't tell a American rapper, hey bro, I don't really like your accent. That's why I don't listen to your music. When no, nigga, that accent that we have in America is how y'all even learned what this is. So y'all had to like our accent. For us, we didn't come up here in y'all accent. So we can't really get with it like that, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. And I know that might be hard to accept, and you might think that people is just hating. It's like, nah, bro, like it just is what it is. Y'all from a different part of the world. So I do want to play what Skepta had to say, and I guess it's what might have kicked this off with Drake. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me play it.
Coming in and saying that we're like, we're gonna annihilate them, even
Hold
though
on.
time to get the respect we deserve. I ain't coming in and saying that we're like, we're gonna annihilate them, even though I think that is definitely possible. But I'm
no
more
sir.
saying I've come into this saying that I want the respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this accent stuff. But they did the same to the South. You get what I'm saying? They did the same to the South. Atlanta, they was laughing at how they spoke
No
for
sir.
ages. You get me? Until certain New York man started. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's the same story, even with the drill music and that, how that went. So it's the same story, bro. So I just respect is all I want. Yeah, it's that time. I ain't really got much to say. It's that time. Listen, you guys kept saying it already. Dubs already. Yeah, midnight. Time to get the respect we deserve. I ain't
so I want to make this
we're
clear.
Annihilate them, even though I think that is definitely possible. But
hit that like and turn this up, man.
I'm coming to this saying that
yes, he did. Compared himself to the South.
I'm tired of this accent stuff. But
no, bro. And this is what we have to educate them. They were hating on the South. They didn't do the accent stuff. Yeah, they would make fun. They still make fun of how people in the South talk today. They still pull that today, bro. That's just what that is. They were joking and cracking on us and hating on us. It wasn't the accents that blocked them from us, because what you got to know, Skepta, just keeping it a band with you, G, a lot of people from the New York and shit, they family come from the South. They were being territorial. They were being tribal. That's what they was doing. They still do that to this day, but now you don't see it with the new generation. But that's a tribal thing, bro. That is not, hey man, it's their accent. If you listen, a lot of dudes from New York was already listening to Southern artists. They was already listening to Ghetto Boys. They was already listening to these certain artists, bro. They was listening to Fifth Ward, boy. They were listening to Houston. Like Houston is one of the, just keeping it a band with y'all. Shout out to like LA and everywhere else, Oakland. They early. Oakland, the Bay Area, they are very early with rap and hip hop music underground. We very early in Houston. We go back to the 80s of rapping, bro. Before the 90s. We were having real rap stuff going on in Houston with in the 80s. Just saying. You take all that up, we made it, bro. Early. When Ghetto Boys hit, they hit. They hit. Of course, UGK is prominent, but I'm just saying, like, the ones that everybody knew. UGK got their start, though. They went up when they got in there. But it was people that came before UGK that went outside of, like, niggas knew who they was. Like, like, Fifth Ward Boys making noise, Street Military and all them guys making noise. But even, and they whole collective. They was under the whole collective over there, Street Military and shit. uh, with other groups out of H-Time as well. But Ghetto Boys was the ones that really went up, and that's before those guys that was at that awards show at the Source Awards came in the game. See, a lot of people thought that the Source Awards, when they was going against the South, like they had never seen Southern rappers before. Nah, they did. They was already knowing who Southern rappers were. Ghetto Boys was some of the biggest, was like one of the biggest rap groups. Them and NWA. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just telling it like it is. Like, that's not the same. You can't compare the accents of the South and the da-da-da-da. Bro, Southern dudes got on and rap before a lot of New York dudes had got on. Before we even got before they booed Outkast at the award show, it was Southern dudes that were already made they stamp in the rap game. 8 Ball and MJG, shout out to Tony Draper, Suave House, man. That's how the H-Time too. A lot of people don't know that. 8 Ball and MJG was signed to an independent record label by the H-Time called Suave House by the name of Tony Draper. So, like, nah, bro, we can't let boys do that. Boys can't do that. You can't come over here and try to compare the two. That don't work like that. But do what y'all do. You're supposed to be confident. But let's talk about Drake even pushing this narrative to the way that Drake pushed it. Drake jumped out there on some pandering to the audience, I feel like. But then you have to look at it like, okay, Drake, for you to say that, do you feel a way about something right now? Like, we got to question that, bro. Because you went on there, you spoke incorrectly, and you talk like you could tell Americans who rap better than us. Like, this thing ain't ours. Like, that's true. So, lyrical, whatever, bro, we got lyrical rappers. What London rapper can you put up against our lyrical artists? And mind you, our lyrical rappers ain't the mainstream rappers, bro. The rappers in our city are just not the mainstream rappers. Just know that. We got rappers that's lyrical that's not there. What London rapper can match up with J. Cole? What London rapper can match up with Kendrick Lamar? And then being lyrical is a thing, but can you make songs as well? We got lyrical niggas that can do it all. We got lyrical niggas that can make great songs. We got lyrical niggas that can rap. We got lyrical niggas that can battle. And Drake, you have shown that you're so a loser in the battles, but we've got lyrical niggas that can perform. They know the whole art. You can't go over here and just negate everybody else. Like, nigga, what about J. Cole? What about Kendrick, nigga? What about Wale, nigga? What about who else we got? What about Ab Soul? What about Schoolboy Q? What about Big Sean, nigga? You know what I'm saying? This shit goes city to city, state to state. Plenty of lyrical niggas in this motherfucker, bro. All the lyrical niggas, and I'm just naming the ones from Drake era. We ain't even talking about the OGs. We ain't even bring up Scarface. We ain't even bring up DMX. We ain't even bring up Jadakiss. We ain't bring up Rakim. We ain't bring up Styles P. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bring up Big L. Fuck is we talking about, man? This is a no-go. We ain't even bring up man. There's so many lyrical rappers in this game, bro, that come in this shit. Like, what are we talking about, bro? A lot of y'all missed the era even when Trick Daddy was rapping with that level of like lyricism and content. What dude and what guy in London can do what Andre 3K did? I can make hits. I can give you a message. I can tell you a story. It'll cross over. I can make you get up and dance all in one. See, you can come with lyrics and throw a bunch of words together, but can you create a vibe of it? Can you give us some energy to it? Can you make us feel good about ourselves with it? Come on, bro. Boys can't Cool G rap. Of course, bro, it's so many to name. Cool G rap invented a whole flow. my bad. Cool G Rap invented a whole style with the twisting of the tongue that inspired a lot of East Coast rappers. Cool G Rap, like tongue twisting flow. You gotta think how many people use that tongue twisting flow at some point in their career, bro. You got AZ, you got Nas, even Big Pun, nigga. Big Pun got his whole, and he went and gave Cool G Rap his flowers for that tongue twisting flow. He gave him his flowers, bro. What are we talking about, bro? We just saying. Yeah, nah, K Rhino as well. K Rhino, one of them greats. For sure, for sure. Big Pokey, nigga. Big Pokey, the truth, nigga. Big Pokey was cold on that mic, and Big Pokey can spit off the dome. But, bro, go put in Hardest Pit of the Litter, man. Go put in that last music that Pokey was dropping before he passed away, bro. What is we talking about? Hawk, bro. Hawk could tell stories. Hawk could give you a vibe. Hawk could come with that wordplay, bro. Hawk was elite as a rapper, bro. Like, that nigga was elite lyrically, dog. Black Thought, come on, bro. Bro, this shit go region to region. See, niggas be thinking that Texas don't got no bars, bro. We got real spitters down here. Y'all only heard certain parts of which I want to hear. Nigga, y'all think Chamillionaire ain't no spitter? Do y'all think Chamillionaire couldn't spit? Nigga, y'all better go put in that Chamillionaire album, my nigga. Go listen to them Chamillionaire tapes, nigga. We was rapping, bro. We was putting lyrics and phenomenal work together 20 years before these niggas even thought about saying this. 30 years before they start saying this. You can't come in this game in 2025 and tell us you're better rappers. Nigga, hell nah, nigga. We've been doing this shit on music for 50 years, on wax for damn near 50 years. Slick Rick, y'all naming ones and twos and fews, bro. We got 50 lyrical niggas in Texas that's no. I'm gonna just name some lyrical Texas niggas, bro. Shout out to Dallas. Mr. Lucci was cold as a lyrical nigga. I never really got to tap into Big Chief coming up, but I was hearing Big Chief was a lyrical nigga out of Dallas. Some might say Mo3 was a lyrical nigga. Some might say that. I wasn't really just all the way tapped in with Mo3 like that, but I knew he could spit though. I did know he could spit when he got out of jail or whatever. I heard him spit that freestyle like in real time. I seen that, but I didn't never really get tapped into Mo3 catalog like that, so I can't really just say. But I know people put him as a lyrical artist. God bless his soul. Who else, man? I'm just thinking of Dallas niggas that I know who they consider lyrical. But H-Time, nigga, we got so many. We already said Scarface. We already said K Rhino. You gotta say Big Pokey. Who else, bro? Who else? I'm just trying to think of like the main niggas that people might know, bro, off the top. Of course, Sauce is lyrical. Max O'Cream be putting bars together too. Like Max O'Cream be spitting. I'm trying to think of some niggas that niggas don't know, bro. That's why I'm kind of pondering, y'all. I'm trying not to say the obvious niggas. We already said Chamillionaire. Shit. Who else am I forgetting? Somebody give me some help. Bun B ain't from Houston. Bun B from Port Arthur, but that's still Texas. Yeah. Yup. Zero. Zero always put content and good word play together. For sure. Killer. Killer, one of the top spitters. Killer Corleone, lyrically just cold with it. Come on. Propane. Yeah, bro. Come on, dog. The fuck is these niggas talking about? These niggas can't fuck with Texas, my nigga. These niggas can't fuck with Texas, bro. Bro, you can't name which one of them niggas is sounding like they from London when they rap, bro. Them niggas is rapping about being in America. Come on, dog. Ain't none of them people you talked about came in a rap game and said, I'm rapping like I'm from London and I'm repping London as a rapper. They came over here repping American sections, repping American hoods, and talking about American culture. Just keeping it a band, nigga. You can't name no nigga that came over here and started rapping as an American nigga, talking like an American nigga, dressing like an American nigga, moving like an American nigga, then say, oh, he's a London rapper. Like, come on, bro. Knock that shit. Oh, yeah, Cal Wayne, my boy, Ski Taste. Cal Wayne, Ski Taste, nigga. Both of them niggas is great. Nigga. Shout to DOC. Come on, bro. Nigga, we keeping this shit a band, nigga. Mr. 3-2. Come on. Nah, Lil Troy wasn't even no rapper. Lil Troy was a real live street nigga, man. Lil Troy a real street nigga. Lil Troy, a lot of y'all might not know, Lil Troy is basically a Jay Prince / Tony Draper of Houston. Lil Troy a real certified street nigga. A lot of y'all might not know that history on Lil Troy. The guy that was behind Wanna Be a Baller, Lil Troy, that nigga was a real gangster, my nigga. Shout out to Big Mike. He out of New Orleans, though, but he was cold. C-Note, shout out to the Botany Boys. Welcome home to C-Note as well. We ain't even get into all them Philly spitters, man. We ain't get into all the ATL. We ain't talk about T.I. Nigga, we ain't get into T.I. We ain't talk. We did speak on Andre 3K. Who else? Killer Mike. Nigga, Gucci Mane was lyrical, nigga. We ain't gonna play like Gucci Mane couldn't spit, nigga. Gucci Mane was a spitter, nigga. Gucci Mane can really rap. In his time when he was really putting them tapes together, when Gucci Mane wanted to get in his lyrical bag, Gucci Mane to get into that lyrical bag when he wanted to. Yeah, the whole Dungeon family, facts. The whole Dungeon family, nigga. Jeezy, man, come on, bro, it's too many. Like, these niggas can't fuck with us in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But Drake, on the other hand, he gaslighting, and he too big in this game to say something like that, because what happens is, bro, we let outsiders and little nerds and geeks start making people think, well, we're gonna try to date. They look for this. This is what I try to tell y'all about. This is what I speak on with y'all. They're like, bro, they look for these little opportunities to where they can put themselves up here with the culture and make it seem like they dictate what go on in the culture. And they'll start saying stuff like this regularly, y'all. They'll start trying to say stuff like this regularly, like, oh man, we really rapping with y'all, and they'll try to make it be true. It's already people trying to find a way to make this shit make sense with word semantics. Nigga, it don't make no sense at all, bro. We can't let Drake, a guy who like gets a lot of his music written by other people, tell us who's more lyrical. No, my nigga. We not doing that. We not doing it. We calling it out, Drake. Knock that stuff off immediately, bruh. Well, it's so many other artists that I don't. It's so many Houston artists that I'm forgetting right now. Shout out to Marcus Clay. Shout out to Marcus Clay out of H-Time, man. Shout out to Marcus Clay, man. Marcus Clay out of H-Time. He be doing this thing. He lyrical. Nigga, I'll put Marcus Clay up against any one of them niggas, man. Y'all get hip to Marcus Clay out here, man. Them London niggas ain't fucking with no Marcus Clay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If y'all heard what Drake said, if y'all listen to them, if y'all listen to that crowd, they don't even believe what that nigga was saying. The only nigga that was hyping him up on that shit was that nigga Aiden Ross bum ass. That weirdo dick pulling cheerleader. That was it. Yeah, we said propane. Shout out propane. Hey, shout out to us. Say, hey Drake, we not slow. We saw the goddamn play you tried to run. We in your playbook now, Drake. Kendrick did put the playbook up. I already knew the playbook, but Kendrick went on ahead and got inside the playbook and gave everybody the play who needed it. I didn't need it. I already knew what this shit was. Ross is lyrical. Oh, you talking about Aiden Ross? Yeah, Aiden Ross is a goofy. Rick Ross is lyrical. Rick Ross is lyrical. Bro, I grew up in this music shit. Nah, speak for yourself. I ain't did nothing like Drake and I ain't did nothing like Diddy, nigga. I don't have not one tattoo on my body, nigga. That's a fact. I don't have one tattoo on my body. Drake has put men on him and then got mad at those men and covered that tattoo up. Nah. I've never paid another man to have any type of relations with the woman that I deal with. I've never had another man put any type of release from his body on me. I've never asked a girl to do it or none of that. I've never done that. I've never done anything sexually where I'm sleeping with another man or touching or insert. Never. Nigga, don't compare me to the nigga. We ain't did that. You fucking troll. Them niggas do what they do. And they personal life, I'm not saying Drake did that because I ain't heard nothing about that like Drake. And if I did, it wouldn't matter. Like, if I heard something like that, we wouldn't even talk about it on here. That's his personal business. Nah, it's you, bro. See, what happens is people start coming into these streams and, you know, this is why you got to stay in y'all fathers. Fathers, make sure you stay in your sons' lives because what happens is they start letting humans dictate how they should live and they become delusional. They become like real lame because if any person that is trying to make sense and say that Drake is right, that means he's a delusional loser. Just keeping it 1,000. Let me get this nigga up out of here. Yep, Takeoff was lyrical as fuck. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Whole Dungeon family was cold too. We said that already, I think, too, man. Man, we got too many lyrical niggas out here, man. Y'all hit that like and turn us up, man. We need 100 likes right now, 100 more likes. Yeah, he tagged, bro. We not taking advice from him, bro. And see, this is what they do. What they trying to do with the world is anytime you speak out, anytime you like question, anytime you speak truth, it's considered hate. Bro, men are not supposed to get men that they don't know tatted on them. Some dudes say don't get a man tatted on you at all. But I live in the real world. People get it's people who got their deceased partners and deceased brothers names tatted on them, or just nigga might go get they partners names that they rock with. Hey nigga, this nigga been my nigga. I'll tat this nigga name on me. I'll be getting tatted up anyways. Niggas might do that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do that. But a dude you don't even know, you just know him because he's a hooper, and they ain't even retired. They still playing. Like, he got Steph Curry, KD, and LeBron. So, okay, you put that tat on your body. But to wake up one day and say, LeBron did something to me that I don't like, I'm about to go get that tat covered up. That is nuts. That is nuts. Ladies, make sure your son know that that's a no-no. Fathers, you got to even make sure even more that that's a no-no. Well, see, Drake can do what he want to do with his body. He can do whatever he want to do in his personal life. You spoke on America, bro. That's why we got to call you out. You don't go over here to London and tell them that they better than us at nothing, especially not in rap. Like, nigga, you don't go to America. I mean, you don't go to another country and tell them they better than us at our culture. So that's where the word tether comes into play at, y'all. Y'all heard Heartbreak Kid say that earlier. Now, Drake is an FBA. Drake is a FBA. Drake is an FBA, half FBA, Foundational Black American. Hold on. Hit that like and turn us up one time. Drake father is a foundational Black American. So Drake does have lineage to American soil, but he wasn't raised as an FBA, meaning a Black American. Drake was raised as a Jewish Canadian. Drake was not raised as a Black American. He's not from America. Now he does have Black American lineage through his pops, but bro, being a tether is when you identify with another group and you look at us as different and then you undermine us as Black Americans. A tether is not somebody because they're from another country. Let's get that definition straight. Tether is an action word, and then you will be identified as that after you do it. So tethering is things like, hey, I'm gonna come cosplay or act like I'm with the Black American cause, but I have other connections and lineage in my blood, and I'm going to use that and think that I'm better, think that they're beneath as Black Americans, and go against them. We all know that rap is a Black American culture. Rap is our culture, fam. This is our lifestyle. This is our lineage. This is our creation, bro. Hip hop is Black American. I hate when people, especially people who not Black, try to come and tell us it ain't. That is the dumbest shit ever. So for you to go to another country, not a city. If you would have said a city, it would have been wherever. But you, the one that said America, you made it a country thing. If you would have went over there and said, hey, London, y'all got some of the best rappers in the world. Y'all got some of the best. You could have left it at that. But you chose to say, hey, London, y'all rap better than America. Oh, nah. This is, you saying that they rap better than the niggas. Because ain't nobody looking at the white culture as the rap culture. Eminem is white, but he's still putting on, and he's still in Black culture. See, y'all want to try to, oh, it's not that big a deal. Nah, it is a big deal. This is how history get lost. This is why we lost jazz. This is why we lost rock and roll. This is why we lost blues. This is why we lost all the bebop and the funk and all these things, and then they disco. Then they try to come recreate them after we did them and name them and make them something else. And they try to force all these gimmicks on us. Man, no, sir. I ain't even named Lil Wayne. My bad, y'all. With Lil Wayne is obvious, so I didn't need to name Lil Wayne. Jay-Z, I didn't need to name Jay-Z. Biggie, I didn't need to name them. What you mean we didn't lose it? On paper, we lost those genres, fam. They tried to write all of our people out of history. It's still in us. It's still in our lineage. It's still, we know the truth. But see, it's people that you will tell that to because they wasn't being taught these things, bro. We are y'all know what I'm saying. They tell us what it is now because we allowed it. Right now, the biggest rock and roll artist is that lame Machine Gun Kelly. He's the biggest rock. It should never be a time where he's the biggest rock and roll artist. He sucks. And he came in trying to rap. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying. Most of these people, and I'm going to tell y'all something. Our younger generations, the dudes that's in their early 20s or younger, they to the point they don't even care about none of this. They want to all lives matter everything. There are dudes that's in their 20s right now, in their early 20s. They are listening to Drake and thinking that Drake is right. So that's what I'm telling y'all. It get lost when you don't stand on nothing. Shout out to Toby as well. That's why people like this right here, who like me, that's speaking on it. This is our duty, bro. We got to put factual information out there on the culture. Shout out to Proof from D12. Rest in peace, brother. God bless. God bless his soul, man. We on the stream full of niggas, and you talking about what a nigga look like. Niggas crazy. So I'm just saying, bro, y'all got to know this. I wake up every day and I listen to American rappers. Let's talk about the clips, nigga. I ain't even put that album in yet. I'm finna ride to it in a minute. But right now, nigga, I'm on that new Babyface Ray song, Netflix and Chill, and I'm on that new OTB Fast Lane. I'm on that new OTB Fast Lane, man. OTB Fast Lane going up. Yeah, we got to keep speaking, bro. Shout out to Joe Styles, man. We can't let these people wipe our history away. I'm playing the role that I can play. This is what I can do right now until my role changes. This is the role that I can play is come on here and give information and give the facts and make sure we control our own narrative, bro. We're not letting anybody control our narrative anymore. I don't care if it's Drake. I don't care if it's whoever. The only person that can tell me to be quiet about controlling our narrative is God. If you ain't God, you can't tell me to be quiet about controlling our narrative, bro. Just keeping it all the way 100. I ain't finna sugarcoat that shit with niggas, man. Nigga pushing them be rat, nigga. All three of them singles go. And I ain't gonna lie. When I heard Ace of Trumpets the first time, I was like, okay, that whole cool. That whole cool gave me that old Clips feel. But as I heard it more and more, I said, oh nah, they own this hoe. That's that old Clips vibe. I'm gonna go to that show. Mind you, Drake, before him and Pusha T beef, was a very big Clips fan. Very big Clips fan. Now we finna move on past Drake because everybody know what he said was complete, utterly ridiculous and nonsense. So we gonna move on past Drake real quick. Let's keep this all the way. Keep this all the way 1,000, man. We ain't listening to no Drake, bro. When he talk about this type of stuff, y'all want to listen to Drake music? Cool, but Drake can't speak for this culture, bro. You can't speak for this culture. You just got spanked in the battle, and you went to the courts, and you got spanked in the battle because you got spanked. You took it like a loser. You took it like a sore loser, and you complained and whined now because you lost and Kendrick got a bigger hit than you, and your cheerleaders, academics and Maul have months and months of rhetoric online. And I'm saying academics and Maul because they are two of the bigger and Aiden Ross. Academics, Maul, and Aiden Ross have months of lying to you, and we can't do that. We not lying to you, bro. You lost. You got spanked. It is what it is. And every time they tried to create a new milestone for Kendrick, he did it. He did it every single time. Their last hope was that Kendrick Lamar would go to Toronto and something would either happen to him or the fans wouldn't receive him. Nigga, they didn't only receive him, they begged him for more in your hometown. What Drake old song was? How you going over here in London and shit, Drake? I turned the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Y'all remember that? I turned the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Well, Kendrick turned that bitch back over to a 6, nigga, when he got out there. Actually, 9. You turned it to a 9. What Kendrick did was he times 9. We ain't gonna say Kendrick did nothing with no 6. We ain't gonna play that. Yeah. Am I right or wrong? Went over there and turned it upside down in your hometown when y'all did everything in y'all power, hoping and praying that he would fail. And he still came out on top. Still had the #1 album when he dropped. Still did the numbers. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Magnificent was lyrical too, y'all. Magnificent was lyrical too. A lot more rappers was lyrical, man. It's just so many to name out of H-Time, bro. Just keeping it a bang. Kendrick did that, nigga. That nigga, man, he beat you in the battle. Kendrick didn't see he hit Kendrick. He hit Drake where Drake didn't see it coming. Drake didn't think that he was gonna rap. Let's keep it 100, y'all. Drake thought that he couldn't release music. Drake thought he was just gonna be able to bully him. And hey, man, I know he's not gonna rap. I'ma just whoop the whoop and I'ma go ahead and be that guy. Kendrick surprised him. 5 songs. And from the time that the battle started, within he dropped 5 songs in a short amount of time. You dropped Family Matters. You thought that was gonna be the nail. That was supposed to be the red button. Drake pushed that red button that Academics and Maul and Aiden Ross was talking about. That red button, and that nigga Kendrick washed that red button within 30 minutes. Hey, nigga, shut that whole ass shit up, nigga. I got something for you. Shut that shit up, nigga. We don't give a fuck about that, nigga. Which Family Matters turned out to be a cool song, no doubt about it. But he was way more strategic and prepared than you. You was online tweeting and trolling. He was in the lab getting ready for you. Like, how dare you play, nigga? See, they want to rewrite the story that we can remember vividly, and they want to rewrite the story that we can go look up. Nigga, what is real Toronto? What is you talking about? Val Kell, where you from, nigga? What is real Toronto? What is real Toronto, nigga? Y'all don't have no real, y'all culture is out. The real Toronto is doing what we do, nigga. Black people, the people in Toronto ain't really black, nigga. The people in Toronto ain't from here, nigga. Them niggas ain't Americans, nigga. They not even niggas for real. People in Toronto is not niggas, man. They don't have lineage to slavery, bro. They didn't go through what we went through over here. They not Americans. They be from all up everywhere. Nah, you don't like the truth, nigga. It ain't my fault them niggas is watching. Y'all niggas talking about black Toronto. These are people that get on the internet and try to do what they see. Now, are there real niggas in Toronto that grew up in the streets? Of course. Are there real people in Toronto, period, that are black, that consider themselves black and just wait? Because let's be clear. Y'all think real is gang member. Y'all think real is street. That's how I know y'all is losers. Y'all are internet kids. The algorithm raised y'all. The algorithm raised y'all. Being a street nigga don't make you real. You said Kendrick fans wasn't the real Toronto there. That is the real Toronto, bro. That's what y'all is known for. Y'all don't have a culture of hip-hop, my nigga. That's our culture. Y'all seen our culture and started doing what our culture was doing, which was cool. Nobody knocking you for that. But you can't come tell us that they don't represent Toronto when I done sold out the stadium 2 nights in a row. Because if Drake comes out here and do a show, bro, and it sells out, y'all gonna say he sold out Houston, right? If Drake come do a show in Houston and he sells it out, y'all gonna say Houston love Drake, right? Well, guess what? It don't matter what concert you go to, the hood is not gonna be at a concert, bro. They're gonna be hood people there. They're gonna be street people there. But majority of concerts and festivals are not hood niggas. Just know that. Just know that. The hood niggas and the street niggas and the gangsters ain't the ones the music is getting sold to the most. We are not the biggest consumers of hip hop. The people that are gonna be at the concerts and buying them $100, $200 tickets, them is going, cause we like, hey nigga, we'll see that shit on TV. All right, nigga, I'll listen to you in the car, nigga. I ain't going to go down to that show. So you dudes, what y'all do is y'all try to gaslight and rearrange conversations to fit y'all narrative. Toronto has plenty of real people there. Men, fathers, people that come from different parts of the world. That's a fact. No matter where you go, they're gonna have some people who are down to earth, good, working, just trying to take care of their family. But don't try to say, well, man, that ain't the real Toronto. Like, what are you saying, bro? You can't make that whenever Drake goes sell out a show somewhere, oh, he sold it out over there. He doing the most numbers. Ain't nobody saying that's the real culture, because the real culture is the niggas. So you can't make that everything that Drake do count, but when Kendrick do it, it don't count. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake, bro. We ain't doing that shit. Go try that with somebody else who don't know no better. Like, oh, this gonna work for him. Hell yeah. Toronto got real street niggas there for sure. No doubt about it. Niggas know it's got, bro, criminals are not just synonymous. See, a lot of people start thinking that criminal activity is something that only associated with black people in America, bro. Criminal activity is not a black thing. That's a human thing. We don't even have the most criminals, bro. Y'all do know that, right? See, y'all want to only talk about the criminal behavior that goes on inside of Black America, but crime and murder and violence is not a Black American thing. It's a global thing. And if y'all would use your Googles and do your real documented factual research, you would see Black America is not the most violent place in the world. But y'all want to, that's the gaslighting thing. That's the propaganda thing. Let's make Black Americans be the face of violence and death and destruction globally, not just in America, because the whole globe is watching what's going on in America. That's why Drake even said, y'all are better than Americans. But we don't got the most crimes in the world, y'all. Just know that. We don't kill the most in the world. Just know that. And murder is not an American thing. So nah, bro, we ain't doing that. But let's move on from this. Lil Meech, y'all turn it up. We need 100 more likes. If you have not hit that like button yet, we need 100 more of them joints, man. We need 100 more likes right now. Let's get this video of Lil Meech, boy. This is nasty, Lil Meech. I gotta keep it 1,000 with you, bro. This should never happen, G. This is some nasty ass little work, Lil Meech. I'm sorry. You was a nasty little nigga. You know you foul. Did I take that video? Here you go. Damn, I deleted some of it. Lil Meech, what the fuck I did with your video, nigga? Hold on. Let me find this whole real quick, y'all. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Hopefully, here you go. I got the main parts of it. I don't got the whole thing. Here you go. This is some nasty fucking work.
This is kind of like my take off on this. It's not pulling into the parking lot. It's stopped right now, but it's registered to Lil Meech. Could you raise gangs for TAC 1?
This is Lil Meech, y'all.
Hey, it's Petkov again. I'm gonna Randize him. He doesn't want to talk, so we don't have anything on Meech. We got the other guy's 2 cell phones. Meech, it's a matte black Cadillac Escalade, temp tag. Watch my 6. Yeah, please. Thank you. 3282 days,
Yeah, Lil Meech, man, that nigga got iron, boy.
Watch my 6.
Hold on. They searching the car. He find the 2 guns.
This is 3280. We have Demetrius Flanneroy detained on a traffic stop. I know he was a suspect on one of your guys' cases. And we have his passenger in custody with 269s. I was just updating you.
Here we go.
It's not legal. It's not legal. It's not legal. It's not legal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other guy. Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah. I can't see the line like that.
Bro. Meech. No go, no go. That is foul. Meech was so scared, y'all, and this is why you gotta watch out for cosplaying niggas. This is why you gotta watch out for niggas who only care about themselves. Any nigga at this point in his life who is rich and successful that's still trying to make you think he's some type of solid street nigga is dangerous. He's dangerous. Bro, Meech carries himself, moves, and stands like a street nigga. Hey, fam, let me tell y'all something today. And I want y'all to hear this clear. I don't care who y'all want to, how y'all want to think. I'm gonna speak from where I'm from. I can speak in the aspects of how we grew up and how we came up in the life that I've lived. I've never been an inside the house nigga. I want that to be clear with y'all. I was never that guy that don't go nowhere or I just be inside. I've been around this whole city my whole life. City, hood to hood, side to side. We talking skating rings. We talking church lock-ins. We talking basketball games, high school, football games, high school track meets, movie theaters when every high school will be at the movie theaters. Houston got millions of people, bro. We in the malls. We done had shit go wrong, go left, all that. It done been school brawls, this school versus that school. Nigga done seen all this shit, bro. Nigga done grew up seeing everything. Nigga done seen niggas as a kid in the neighborhood, older kid. Oh, when I'm in elementary and middle school, the older kids in the neighborhood breaking in houses, we seeing them do it. We seeing the dudes that be at the corner store trapping. Are we gonna call the police and tell them that those guys are trapping? No. Which it wasn't even called that then. But after some amount of years, you know what they doing. You don't call the police and tell the police what these dudes is doing. Once you get to like middle school, okay, well nah. Tattletelling, that's some elementary stuff. That's some elementary school is tattletelling. That's when you learning, okay, well nah man, don't be a tattletale, don't be a tattletale. You learn that in elementary. You don't do that no more. So by the time you get to middle school, you know, okay, bro, we ain't doing no telling. We minding our business. We for sure ain't finna call the police and tell who was selling drugs at the corner store, who did this, who did that. Nah, bro. It ain't had nothing to do with no civilian. Civilian is a term for a person who was victimized. That's for a person who was victimized, y'all, or a person who is not breaking the law. Lil Meech breaks the law. Lil Meech is somebody that breaks the law. It is what it is. He wants to affiliate himself with street activity. Lil Meech just doesn't want to be seen as no. If you tell Lil Meech right now to come out and say, hey, I'm a civilian. I'm not really street. His whole persona is that. Meech acts like he does the poses like no snitching, no telling with the finger over his lip. You dress like a street nigga. You got the jury like a street nigga. You wear BMF, which is a street organization. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all could say that he ain't he really not. Yeah, we know he not really like that. He done proved it twice. But that civilian word, as a grown man, I just started hearing people say civilian once YouTube became a popular thing. We didn't grow up calling each other civilians, bro. And I'm talking about to a grown man. We never heard people calling each other, oh, he's a civilian, she's a civilian. That's some internet shit. And I don't let this internet change how I think. Lil Meech volunteered that information to save himself. It's foul. You the one breaking the law, Lil Meech. The dude said Lil Meech put his drugs on him. That's snitching, bro. That's foul. It don't matter if you a criminal or not. You broke the law. So if you break the law, you don't have the right to break the law and then put it off on me and then say, oh, I'm a civilian. No. That's not how that work, bro. Hey, I said from where I'm from, bro. I don't live in a city that's ran and structured by gang banging. Do we have gangs here? Yes. We never use that word civilian, bro. Be like, hey man, he ain't no street nigga or something like that, but you supposed to expect niggas to tell on you. Let me tell you why the civilian word holds no weight, right? Because of the fact most of the people that are in prison right now that was snitched on, niggas that want to protest what I'm saying, niggas that want to protest what Ant's saying right now. Facts, my nigga. Niggas ain't been saying no civilian. Nigga, I've been outside my whole life, bro. This is a fact. Been outside, ain't nobody, man, I'm a civilian, or man, nigga gonna say, man, I don't bang, or man, or I ain't in the streets. I ain't no street nigga, or I ain't no gangster. That's it. Or I'm not a tough guy. But just because you're not a tough guy don't mean you go tell on the nigga. And this ain't even that, y'all. This is what it is. The drugs, supposedly, according to homie, was for Lil Meech. This is Lil Meech shit. Lil Meech was so scared that he said, hey, that stuff is his. He thought that the police were going to find the stuff. That's why he told. That's why he told. No. Y'all didn't listen. Y'all didn't pay attention to the story. I did a video on it. Y'all might have not saw it. The guns were not illegal. The cop told Meech the guns were not illegal. Y'all ain't getting it. Lil Meech is such a little teller. He volunteered. We have other stuff in the car. They were pretty much about to get let go, but he probably sensed, because I'm a nigga that been through being pulled over 100 times. They trying to look for ways to keep searching your car, or if they not allowed to search, they trying to find a way that they can trick you into letting them search. They trying to find a way for you to be allowed to search. I let the police search my car one time, and that's the time when I knew you don't. After that first time, I knew, hey, I learned the law. I don't have to let them search my car. Because when I got pulled over the second time in my life, I said, oh, okay, I could tell them no. And when I told them no, they threatened to get the K9 out. We're going to bring out the K9, and he's going to walk around your car, and if he sits down, we get a warrant to search your car. I said, bet. I said, bet. And you know what happened? They never called them. They just left. I said, oh, I learned something today. See, I learned in the field, y'all, as a nigga that is not a street nigga. I learned this in the field. This is why I am who I am, because nigga, I've been through it all, fam. I'm gonna get treated just like I'm a motherfucking street nigga when the police pull me over. I'm gonna get treated because the way I dress, the way I carry myself, the jewelry that I wear. When I get pulled over, oh nah, nigga, you a street nigga. Rap was not made by Caribbeans, my nigga. Knock it off. Niggas been rapping in America since the 40s, my nigga. This is a fact. Facts. If Lil Meech was involved in the crime, bro, the drugs was Lil Meech's. Lil Meech has a drug problem. 50 Cent been telling y'all this. 50 Cent been telling y'all Lil Meech has a drug problem and he had to go to rehab. Dog said he been running with Lil Meech, looking out for Lil Meech, protecting him, but he said he was asleep when the laws pulled up. He said when the police started getting closer to the car, Lil Meech threw his drugs on him. And the laws was already right there. So, I guess the dude stashed him or did what he did with him, whatever. Lil Meech, he's in the car, y'all. Y'all seen him right there. He said, he told him it's not illegal to have the guns. And he said, what about the other stuff? You know why he said that? Because he was scared shitless. He don't know about this. He not stiff. He said, the other stuff. And he's like, what other stuff? The dude was like, what you mean, the other guy? He was like, nah, the other stuff. The cop was confused himself for a second. Then he realized, oh, he telling me they got other stuff in the car. It is what it is, bro. That's foul. You don't go do a crime with somebody, then tell on them, bro. That's foul, bro. That just shows who you are. It is what it is. Lil Meech did that. But y'all should have seen that from that video in that airport. He walks, and this is the people you got to watch out for. He want to walk around and have a mug on his face and wear these two big old Cuban chains with big BMF pieces and watches and carrying himself like, hey, nigga, standing firm in his poses like he's solid. Man, this dude ain't solid, man. We see you in real time snaking out your man, somebody that was looking out for you. Now he got to go to the feds. Then he on the phone apologizing to him. That ain't right, bro. Niggas don't do no shit like that. It is what it is, bro. Hit that like and turn us up, man. Y'all got to know this, bro, and y'all got to be able to understand this. It ain't this and it ain't that. Sometimes it just is what it is, bro. Sometimes it is what it is. Don't even entertain that troll. Hey, dude that's trolling talking about the Caribbean. If you not finna come join the live and speak on that, we kicking you out, bro. So you got a choice. I'm finna drop this link for you. You've been typing a lot. You got a minute to let me know if you're gonna come in or not with a yes or no. If you're not finna come in, you gotta stop typing. That's how it is over here on Urban Politicians. You invited to come in. I'm finna get ready to get off here in a second too. But you gotta come join, bro. If you ain't finna come join, You finna get put out. Come stand on that and give us some facts. We don't spread false information on here. We'll give you the flow. See, this is the thing. We face stuff head on. Y'all outsiders try to come speak on the culture and troll in the comments. Y'all are real degenerates. Y'all are real degenerates, man. Come hit the like and join in and stand on that. Give us some facts. You can't match up with us, bro. Just face it. You a loser. You a loser. Hey, I'm dead. You must want to get blocked, bro. You either finna come join it, we face it head on and we talk like men. But if you just gonna keep trolling in the chat, we gonna get you up out of here. You ain't got too much longer, bro. It's on you. See, we call y'all bluffs. We call y'all bluffs and we face it head on. Y'all be scared to have conversations. That's why we don't be fucking with y'all. Yeah, where's y'all music moguls at, bro? And mind you, we built this shit from scratch. They didn't give us nothing, nigga. We built it and forced our way into the game. They be acting like this stuff just fell out the sky. You know, I be telling niggas that because niggas will comment on the nigga YouTube and niggas be having all these opinions about a nigga. And I'll be listening to that shit sometime and I'm just like seeing what people think. And I sit back and I realize that niggas is delusional. Because if you listen to these critiques, they never talk about your process. They never talk about what you went through to build it. They act like you just woke up one day and your platform is what it is now. They act like, hey, man, that nigga just woke up and he was given a platform. Nah, nigga, been building this shit for years. But they want to have opinions about your platform like they been building. Y'all ain't never built no platform. Y'all ain't never built no platform. Y'all ain't never built no place. Y'all don't got 100, 200, 300 interviews under y'all belt. Y'all niggas ain't drove up and down I-10. You niggas ain't flew out the city, flew out the state to go do interviews and put money and pay for hotels, stayed up all night working and editing. Y'all ain't stood in the trenches and waited on rappers to pull up and did all this shit, man. Y'all ain't spent nights in the studio. Nigga, get there at 6 p.m. and leave when it's daylight the next day trying to get an interview. Yeah, nigga, y'all ain't did none of that. But y'all want to have these heavy, strong opinions like you did anything. It is what it is, bro. Facts, G. We over there, bro. Stop letting these people tell you how to think and feel. We are the value. We are the creators. They in our country. America is our country, my nigga. We built this. We are Americans. America don't exist without us. Don't let them devalue y'all no more, bro. Your ancestors fought in every war. Let me say that again. Your ancestors, if you are from America, if you are a black American, meaning your parents or grandparents are not immigrants, you have fought, and your parents fought in every war here. Your ancestors fought in every war. They contributed to the economy, and to this day, they have supported and contributed to everything that makes America work as a structure in the cycle in every form and activity. This is a fact. This is a fact, bro. Everybody get to come to our neighborhoods, set up shop, sell us stuff, and we buy it. We don't never gatekeep our dollar. We don't try to not shop with nobody. We spread our dollar around. We don't hold our dollar in the black community. We spend money with everybody, every race, every religion. We the ones that be ashamed. We don't want to be seen as racist. We don't want to be seen as hateful. Everybody else will be openly, hey man, They'll do it behind the scenes. Hey, man, stay away from them niggas, man. Stay away from them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, we ain't letting them rewrite what their definition of snitching is, bro. We ain't letting them rewrite that. That civilian shit. That's some. Anytime a nigga say the word civilian to me, I told the nigga that the other night. I said, "Hey, bro, I ain't start hearing the word civilian till I was in my 30s, my nigga. I don't subscribe to that internet conversation shit. Y'all niggas that do that content stuff. When I'm on the internet, I'm gonna let you know, hey, this it's entertainment, or we just having fun. But it really be obvious. But when it's time to educate, we gonna educate, bro. Don't call me no civilian, bro. Niggas ain't never start, cause niggas ain't finna start calling me a civilian in my 30s. Come on. Nigga, we ain't grow up using that word. Nigga done seen everything it is to see his whole fucking life, nigga. Nigga done seen it all, bro. Nigga done been around it all. I've been visiting people in my family in prison since I was in elementary, bro. I ain't never heard nobody get called a civilian. Nigga been seeing the gangsters in the neighborhood, the gangsters at the mall. Nigga been seeing the gangsters at the mobile selling dope. Nigga done seen niggas at the other corner store selling dope. Well, nigga, we ride, this is the corner store we ride our bikes to. We ride our bikes over here to get candy and shit. When we go to the taco truck, niggas used to be at that corner store. And a nigga learned when he got older, hey, them niggas up there selling dope or something. But a nigga never say, oh, let me call 911 and say that they're selling dope. Nah, nigga, that's their business, nigga. And nigga, don't the niggas in the streets expect niggas to not say nothing? Yeah. Police come through asking who did what, man. We don't know, bro. We don't know. Facts, girls speak. Nigga were beating on the table in middle school, bro. Really elementary. Elementary, we was already beating on the floor and the tables, rapping. Nigga. We was doing that shit as kids. So, bro, I ain't letting y'all internet niggas tell me how to think. I for sure ain't letting no white boys who not a nigga speaking on nigga business trying to tell me how to think and feel about shit. Hell nah. What Meech did was foul because he sacrificed that dude for something he did to save himself. It don't get no fouler than that, bro. You don't do that. Through house, nigga, we don't, nah, nigga, you gotta take that. That's your drugs. Nigga, you wanna get high, nigga, you don't put your drugs on another man because he a street nigga and you not, but they your drugs. No, bro. That's called being a coward. You gotta take your lick. You gotta take your charge, bro. A man takes responsibility and accountability for what he did when the police come. You don't go put it on another man or let another man go to jail. Unless y'all agree to it. That nigga still in here? I meant to get that nigga up out of here. Is that nigga still in here? Yeah, let me get that nigga up out of here. See, this is how we whoop on these niggas. Block them. Because we gave you the flow. We don't duck nothing, man. Can't none of y'all come talk to us. Can't none of y'all come talk to us. Nigga, you don't want to face nothing. You had the opportunity. You didn't come. You done, bitch ass nigga. Fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas ain't did nothing to help us but want to tear us down, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. This bitch ass is gone, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. Lame ass niggas. Nigga always in our business, ain't got nothing to contribute, ain't trying to help us and work with us, but want to go against us and talk down on us, man. If anybody trying to come build with us and work with us, come on. We down to work, bro, with whoever. We always been down with that. We down, but what we not doing is we not taking no disrespect from these bitch ass niggas. That's a fact. If niggas is coming in here, working with us, helping us build for real, nigga, we raised to embrace. We been embracing and showing love to everybody. Nigga, we bring everybody in with welcome arms. But if you show us you going against us, we throwing your bitch ass off the boat, nigga. Hopefully you can swim. If not, you're bound to drizzle, nigga. All right, let's move on to this nigga Akon real quick before we go. I need everybody to hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button. And I want this to be clear, bro. We don't give a fuck about none of this street shit, bro. We don't give a fuck about no gangster shit. What they try to do is make us think as black people, you're not cool or respected if you're not street or tough or gangster. They try to water us down, bro. Let's be clear. Majority of black men in America are not gangsters or street niggas. That is a very small population. Stop letting these people tell you how to think. Majority of our men, even the ones that is street niggas, they get up and go to work every day. They don't promote the street niggas that's picking their kids up at school. They don't promote the street niggas and gangsters that's at football practice. We got real members and real steppers that are good fathers, bro. They're not going to promote that. They want y'all to think we all degenerates and whoop-de-whoop. No, we not letting them control our narrative no more. We don't give a fuck about that tough shit, nigga. All that old tough shit, y'all go over there to No Jumper and give Adam some content or Vlad or some shit like that. Or them other goofies. Now, this nigga Akon, y'all. Akon, I'm going to play some of this shit that Akon was saying. Akon is a nasty, nasty nigga. You was a nasty nigga, Akon. You nasty nigga. Hey, I need 70 likes right now. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, nigga. We need 70 likes right now. Let me play this Akon shit for y'all real quick, cause this nigga here, boy. Akon, you a nasty ass nigga. Guys, we're gonna hop in this. Hold on. Akon City, the land for Akon City has been taken away from Akon. Reason being, Akon did not build he only built one building, and it wasn't even finished. Akon put together this dream selling us the Wakanda package. After Wakanda came out, there are a lot of people from Africa who began to sell Americans the Wakanda package. Like, we have an African paradise waiting on you. All you got to do is move here. This is your savior. Come get saved from America. Y'all over there fighting. You don't have to fight for that over here in Africa. Just come over here. Akon was selling that Wakanda package with this Akon City. He was going to do a coin, which was going to be his Bitcoin. In 4 years, Akon had 1 building bit. But he got approved for a $6 billion project. He got the land for it. Now, when it comes to the construction and the finances for it, I can't say that he was given that. I'm not going to say he was given that. But allegedly, he did collect a Bitcoin fund. He created a Bitcoin, and people were buying that Bitcoin in hopes that it would turn into money and Akon would be building this city. So they thought that they was investing into the future, but just like a lot of other ones, they say that it was a rug pull, meaning they put all their money into that shit, and if you know about Bitcoin, it goes up and down. But apparently, it's over.
Is to get everybody to move back to Africa. That's my goal. Okay. I want to get as many African Americans back home to Africa as I possibly can. Because I know the day they move back, everything they fight for in America, they will not have to fight for over there. All the struggle that they struggled over there, they're gonna come there with this mindset, with this mentality, with the finances that they built, you know, the equity in life, and bring it back and invest that in Africa. Man, Africa could be the strongest nation in the world if y'all went back home. So we got everything that it takes to be that. We got the resources, we got the land, we got the population, and together we got the strength and we got the know-how. Like, why we ain't doing it? Akon City is gonna be the first futuristic smart city in Africa. And are you working on that now? Oh yeah, we're in the process working on it as we speak. It says something that was going to help boost Africa's economy is if African Americans actually go back. It's 100%. I think Africa will start to become to its fullest potential when y'all all go back home. Right. Like, and even y'all, what's interesting is that everything that y'all fighting for over here, you actually. You get on a silver platter over there. Like it's like you guys want to suffer. Like y'all want to just be. Because you don't have to be. It's like believe me, they wouldn't want nothing better than all y'all back to Africa. But they're not even knowing this for y'all best interest. Y'all would actually be better off. Wow. You know what I'm saying? No more crying. No more
nasty little tether.
No more getting killed by cops.
You nasty tether.
As a white slate, empty canvas. Okay. Anything that you doing in America, you can do it in Africa. October. What's the update on the city?
Listen, y'all.
That's still happening. Yes, that's a process. Is it hard for you to because there's a lot of people who say that if you watch, there's many YouTube documentaries about your city and how it's a big scam. Right. Do you care about the naysayers? No, you know the truth. I don't care about that because in the end, when the city's actually up, they're gonna feel like, yeah. Is it different if it wasn't happening? What has been the most difficult to become a reality? By now, the city was supposed to have roads, a hospital,
Here we go.
a mall, hotels, a police station, a school. But today, it looks like this.
You got goats.
Was the brainchild of none other than Akon, the world famous R&B artist. Let's try to break this down as easy as we can with a timeline. It starts in 2020 when Akon lays down the foundation stone for Akon City. 2022, nothing significant has been built. 2023, the land is still empty, except for this half-built welcome center. In 2024, still nothing, except for one major thing: pressure.
Yep. Akon. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. For legal reasons, I can't say that he was scamming. I can't say that for legal reasons. I can't do that because I can't confirm that. But I can say this from afar. For me, of my experiences life, I can say this. What he was pitching, what he was selling, and the outcome, in my opinion, from afar, I would say that looks like a scam. A nasty, nasty tether scam. The Wakanda package and all. He wanted to build a Wakanda City with $6 billion. First red flag. Fam. One of them futuristic cities like Saudi Arabia and Dubai, them bitches is gonna cost. And that shit like in Dubai and all that, them areas where they got all them updated buildings and they look all futuristic, that shit gonna cost way more than $6 billion. So the money you talking about is gonna cost, you ain't in the right budget. You better up that a few $100 billion to build that type of shit. So that's one. For two, he keeps saying y'all of this, y'all of that. Everything y'all want over here gonna be on the silver platter. Well, Akon, if that's the case, why are so many Africans coming to America, and why have they been coming to America so much within the last 30 to 40 years? Because let's be clear, y'all, Africa is a continent. Africa is a continent that has several countries. There are plenty of cities in Africa that are fluent, that are not in poverty like that. They have regular homes, they have regular jobs, they have cities, They have central AC units. They have plumbing, running water, all of that. They have real cities in Africa. So why don't they just move to those cities? The people that are doing bad. You want to know why? Because Africa is a tribal country. Africa, a lot of the countries there, they wasn't even named what they was named 70 years ago, 60 years. Some of these countries just got named like 65 years ago in Africa, y'all. They still was going through wars and being split up and all this other stuff. Just saying. Just saying. So where are we going back to? Because a lot of us ain't from there. We've been over here for half a millennium, bro. We Americans, and a lot of us were already here. Let's make that clear. We got both. We've been here. We don't have, y'all have an experience over there. We got our experience over here. So you can't try to make us feel like, oh, y'all on this, y'all on that. Then why are you not talking to the people? Why are you not telling the people that are leaving Africa to stay in Africa? Y'all over here this, y'all over that. Nigga, we already built up a country. Our ancestors built up a country. This country, if anything, should be thanking our ancestors. So, nah, bro, we not going for the Wakanda package, Akon. And I want to make this clear before I get off of here, y'all. Why I say, Akon, that looks nasty. You got the documents in August, and you knew in August, really in June, but by August they told you the Samco company, Samco, or whatever it is, they said you wasn't making payments. My bad. They said you wasn't making payments. They said you were behind on payments and that they would be taking that land back. You knew that you wasn't gonna come build it. You knew that you was behind. You've been knowing this for sure since last summer. That clip where he's talking to bootleg Kev, y'all, that happened in May. That happened in May. That happened in May, y'all. In May. Let me say that again. May. They did it in April, but it dropped on May 1st of 2025. So on May of 2025, this year, 2 months ago, he told us that the people that were counting him out, the people that were saying he was scamming, the people that were saying he wasn't going to be building a city and it flopped, he said they're going to feel like assholes soon. But he already knew that it was done and over with. That was his last desperation attempt of saying, hey, bro, I don't want to come out and tell the truth. I don't want to tell y'all what it is. Let me just jump out here on this leap of faith and act like I got this shit figured out, knowing that I don't. Knowing that I don't. But he came on there in May and told us something completely different, bro. You could go look at the dates of the interview. Mind you, I do media. You went to Bag Fuel and you went to Bootleg Kev. Both of them asked you about the African city. I'm pretty sure your team contacted them and told them to ask you about it. If I'm wrong, if any of y'all guys see this, let me know am I wrong. But if I'm right, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. But I know how I go because I've interviewed so many artists, so many people throughout the years. And I'm talking about I didn't interview the like artists that people never heard of. They'll have a team with them and they team will hand you a sheet of questions that they want you to ask. It happens. And I'm pretty sure Akon move around like that too. It's real strategic. Just saying. But yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all hit that like button and turn us up, man. We got more coming. Urban Politicians TV, 713 day today in H-Town. It is raining like a motherfucker right now. I gotta pee. I went done yet, but I gotta go use the bathroom. I'm gonna go hit that corner store real quick. Y'all turn it up and hit that like button, man. Yeah, nah, we ain't going for the Wakanda package, bro. We have value here. We have homes. Bro, stop making these people think that we over here struggling and doing the worst of the worst. We doing good for ourselves. We can always do better. We could always do better. We will do better. We could always grow. We gonna figure it out. Some of us are struggling. Some of us ain't. It's a part of the game. 90% of America is not making like not clearing 100K a year, bro. Like 90% of America is not clearing 100K plus a year. 85 to 90%. So that's not just us. That's everybody. So quit letting them make you think that, oh man, y'all ain't getting it. Y'all are broken down bad. And y'all ain't got, nigga, the whole country is going through the same thing, bro. And then this is the thing, right? When a person comes from another country and they be over here for 10 years, they get to a position where they're able to do what we've been doing, and it's seen as success. They already seen as successful just by even coming here. So they can come over here and be in a small 1-bedroom apartment. That's seen as successful because it's looked at as, hey, I made it to America. And then on top of that, oh, if I'm able to get a house, I could be living and not making more than the black person, but I'm still seen as doing better than the black person. Because people be like, hey, man, you should have way more than you got. I'm just saying. That rain about to come down, man. Y'all hit that like button to turn us up, man. Nah, bro. We got entrepreneurs here. We got restaurant owners here. Nigga, we got barbers, beauticians. Man, we got so many entrepreneurs over here. It's crazy. We got dudes who got lawn services, car wash, mobile car wash. We got clothing line owners. We got podcasters. We got streamers. We got music moguls. Nigga, we got moguls, bro. We got a gang of moguls over here. It ain't rainy yet. It's about to, though. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. Then I'm gonna go holler at my old man. I gotta go take me a shower. Y'all hit that like button, man, and turn us up. It's around the corner. Hit that like button before we get up out of here, man. How many we got? How many likes we got? Somebody let me know. We need at least 300. How many likes we got, y'all? It really don't be always raining here, bro. A few years ago, nigga, it didn't rain for so long, and nigga, grass was dry and dead. But it been raining a lot. This summer, it been raining a lot. We probably gonna fuck around and get a hurricane. We already there, bet. Give us 50 more likes, man. Give us 50 more. We finna get up out of here. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, all that shit, man. More coming. The shit show. Stay on your pivot.